While the surplus of the food vendor is not free for grabs, charity is. Welcome to section 14 of chapter 5 of the Holy Quran. Chapter 5 is table spread, Surah Al-Ma'idah. Let's go. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu la tas'alu an ashiya'i in tubdalakum tas'ukum in tubdalakum tasu'ukum in tubdalakum tasu'ukum. O ye who believe, ask not questions about things which, if made plain to you, may cause you trouble. Tasu'ukum may cause you trouble. Tasu'ukum may cause you trouble. وَإِن تَسْأَلُوا عَنْهَا حِينَ يُنَزِّلُ وَإِن تَسْأَلُوا عَنْهَا حِينَ يُنَزِّلُ القرآن تبدلكم عفا الله عنها. But I've started with bad reading. Let me see if I can read better. Pardon me, viewers. وَإِن تَسْأَلُوا عَنْهَا حِينَ يُنَزَّلُ القرآن تبدلكم sorry. Hina, I've started again. Hina yunazzalu al-Qur'ana al-Qur'anu tubdalakum afa Allahu anha. If made plain to you about things which, if made plain to you, may cause you trouble. Sorry, that's where we ended. But if ye ask about things when the Quran is being revealed, they will be made plain to you. Let me see if I can read it better now. In tubdalakum tusu'ukum. Sorry. Wa in tas'alu anha hina yunazzalu al-Qur'ana tubdalakum afa in hina yunazzalu al-Qur'anu tubdalakum afa Allahu anha. Hina al-Qur'anu tubdalakum afa Allahu anha. But if ye ask about things when the Quran is being revealed, they will be made plain to you. Wallahu Ghafurun Rahim. Wallahu Ghafurun Rahim. God is all forgiving, most forbearing. No, I didn't explain afa and ha. I didn't explain it. Tubdalakum afa Allahu anha. Afa, I think I'll mix words there. Let me take it maybe a fifth time. Like I always say, these things are for myself. I don't get any followership, but I keep them because one day I will need them. In my last days in life, I will need them. Okay. وَإِن تَسْأَلُوا عَنْهَا حِينَ يُنَزَّلُ الْقُرْآنَ تُبْدَلَكُمْ أَفَا اللَّهُ عَنْهَا. I've been missing the Allah. Afa Allahu anha. if ye ask about things when the Quran is being revealed, they will be made plain to you. God will forgive those. Semicolon. Afa Allahu anha. I miss Allah. Afa Allahu anha. God will forgive those. For God is oft forgiving, most merciful. Uh, Wallahu, yes, Wallahu Gafurun Rahim. God is oft forgiving, merciful. Let's go to the next verse. No, there is a note there, 807, made plain to you. They will be made plain to you. 807. 807. Many secrets are wisely hidden from us. Full stop. If the future were known to us, we would not necessarily be happy. Indeed. In many cases, we should be miserable. Indeed. I think if I were to know that in the next 24 hours, I wouldn't be sitting here. I would be dead. Can you imagine how I would react? I probably wouldn't be able to make this video. You see? Okay, anyway, let's go. We should be miserable. If the inner meaning of some of the things we see before our eyes were disclosed to us, it might cause a lot of mischief. Not just mischief, misery, indeed. Full stop. God's message, insofar as it is necessary for shaping our conduct, is plain and open to us. That's what it should be open to us. The message, in fact, God wants that open to us rather than things that will harm us, will make us unstable in life. Plain and open to us. Full stop. But there are many things too deep for us to understand, either individually or collectively. Full stop. It will be foolish to pry into them, as some people tried to do in the time of the prophet. Full stop. Where a matter is mentioned in the Quran, we can reverently ask for its meaning. That is an exception. The Quran is what God wants to be revealed to us, and where there is no understanding there, you can ask for the meaning, and not beyond that. That is not forbidden, yes, but we should never pass the bounds of one, our own capacity to understand. Two, the time and occasion when we ask questions. And three, the part of the universal plan which it is God's purpose to reveal to us. This reminds me of Moses and Hidri, when Moses didn't have patience and wanted to know every step that Hidri took. That didn't have any meaning to him. I think we shall get to it if we haven't. I think it's in Surah Al-Duha, the 20th verse or surah or sign of the Quran. He was too fast to question. Yes, I think this is a notable example of what this sign is telling us. All right, let's go to the next sign, which is 102. Kat sa'alaha kauman min kablikum, tumma asbahu biha kafirin. It was no. Some people before you did ask such questions, and on that account lost their faith. Thumma asbaha biha kafirin. On account of that, lost their faith. 808 is the note to read. 808. Uh, for example, the for the for example, merely fractious questions asked of Moses. Sorry, but I didn't read this thing before. For example, the merely fractious questions asked of Moses by the Jews. Okay, this is by the Jews. By the Jews, i.e., by the Jews, colon, chapter 2, Psalm 68 to 71, full stop. They showed that they had no faith. Okay, they showed that they have no faith. This is different from mine. Full stop. When foolish questions are asked and there is no when full stop, when foolish questions are asked and there is no answer, it only shakes the faith of the foolish ones. What I was talking about is concerns Moses himself, who was asking questions out of his capacity to understand. Let's go to the next sign, which is 103. Mm. Uh, ما جعل الله من ما جعل الله عن بهيرة عن بهيرة. Mm. It was not God who instituted into brackets superstitions like those of who is the superstitions like those of a slit ear and bahiratin wala sa'abatin wala sa'ibatin. Mm. She camel wala sa'ibatin she camel. Mm. wala wasilatin wala wasilatin. uh, she camel or she camel let loose for free pasture. She camel is sa'ibatin. And she camel loose for free pasture is wasilatin. Mm. wala ha min or wala ha min uh, wala ha min what is or idle sacrifices for twin births in animals. Wala ha min or idle sacrifices for twin births in animals. Twin births is hyphenated. ولكن الذين كفروا يفترون على الله الكذب. Uh, Sorry, I didn't complete it. Twin births in animals or stallion camels. Sorry, or stallion camels free from work. Or stallion camels free from work. Mm. Uh, Let me take it straight to English. It was not God who instituted a slit ear, she camel. Yeah, a slit ear she camel. Pardon me. A slit ear she camel is what I should have said earlier. Or a she camel let loose. So let's go back and see. Bahiratin, a slit camel, slit ear. Sorry, a slit ear she camel, or a she camel let loose for pastures. Mm. slit here, she camel, bah, bahiratin, wala sa'ibatin. Sa'ibatin should be a slit camel let loose for free pastures. Wala wasilatin, uh, or idle sacrifices. Wasilatin, or idle sacrifices for twin births in animals. Uh, wala ha min, wala ha min, or stallion camels free from work. Pardon me, I might have mixed things up, but viewers can follow them and do the comparisons. I'm not perfect. Uh, Now we go to walakinna. Walakinna allazina kafaru yaftaruna ala Allahi al-kazaban. It is the disbelievers who invent a lie against God. Yaftaruna, invent, kazaban, lie, ala Allahi, against God. But most of them lack wisdom. Mm. Uh, وأكثر وأكثرهم sorry yes وأكثرهم لا يعقلون وأكثرهم لا يعقلون but most of them lack wisdom. Note 809 instituted institute. It was not God who instituted, into brackets, superstitions like those of what are slit camel, uh, uh, she camel, slit camel, she camel, or she camel let loose, for, and so on. It was not God who instituted. Let's see, 809. A number of Arab pagans, a number of Arab pagan superstitions are referred to. Full stop. The pagan mind, not understanding the hidden secrets of nature, attributed certain phenomena to divine air, yes, to divine anger, and were assailed by superstitious fears, which haunted their lives. Full stop. If a she camel or other female domestic animal had a large number of young, she, into brackets, or one of her offspring had her ear slit, and she was dedicated to a god. Oh my God. Hmm? Semicolon. Such an animal was Bahira. Bahira, that's Kamal giving birth to so many young ones. Bahira or Bahiraton, full stop. On return, a safety from a journey or a recovery from an illness is a she camel, or a journey from an illness. No, let me take it again. Uh, on return, on return in safety from a journey or on recovery from an illness, a she camel was similarly dedicated and let loose for free pasture. Semicolon. She was called Sa'iba. She was called Sa'iba. Okay, so I have no problem because I couldn't connect these words. So now we know what Sa'iba is. It's called Sa'ibatun. Full stop. Where an animal bore twins, certain sacrifices or dedications were made to idols. So according to their understanding, every animal of God, including human beings, must give birth to just one. Okay. Okay. Uh, Dedications were made to idols. Yes, semicolon. An animal so dedicated was a wasila. An animal so dedicated was a wasila. So the commentator has made things easier for me by explaining these things. Fine. A stallion camel dedicated to the gods by certain rites was Ham, or Hamin, we read it, was Ham. Full stop. The particular examples, the particular examples lead to the general truth, colon, that superstition is due to ignorance, comma, and is degrading to men and dishonoring to God. Mm. When I was young, we were told that when you look into a mirror, you must see, you make sure that you see the two ears. Otherwise, I don't know, I've forgotten what they said would happen. So whenever I look into mirror, I looked into a mirror, I will, even though I've seen the ears, I'll see them well. You see, superstitious. Hmm? Okay. It's degrading to men and dishonoring to God. All right. That's note 809 to sign 103. Let's go to sign 104. Hmm? وإذا قيل لهم تعالوا إلى ما أنزل الله وإلى وإلى رسول قالوا. When it is said to them, come to what God has revealed, semicolon, come to the messenger, they say, Kalu hasbuna ma wajidna alayhi aba ana. They say, enough for us, hasbuna, are the ways we found our fathers following. Aba una, our fathers. Ma wajadna alayhi abauna, what our fathers followed. Uh, أو أو لو كان آباؤهم أو لو كان آباؤهم لا يعلمون شيء ولا يهتدون. Even if, listen, even though their fathers were void of knowledge and gratitude. Then we begin from somewhere. They say, enough for us are the ways we found our fathers following. What? Following. Then what? Exclamation mark. Even though their fathers were void of knowledge and guidance? Question. And we go to 810. The note to read is 810. Enough for us, husband and love. 810. You see. Compare chapter 2, sign 170, full stop, where a messenger of truth comes to teach us the better way, comma, the better way. It is foolish to say, what our ancestors did is good enough for us. So this sign is is being compared with chapter 2, sign 170. And when you do, you will see, we've already been told the relationship between chapter 2, sign 170, and chapter 5, sign 104, this very sign. Let's go to the next sign. يا أيها الذين آمنوا عليكم أنفسكم Ya ayyuhallazina amanu alaykum anfusakum. O ye who believe, guard your souls. I don't know how I could have interpreted this alaykum anfusakum. To be honest, mm, I don't know. Mm. So I have to clap for our elders, or those who understand Arabic well and English well. Like I said, it was done by a group of learned men, Arab and English, appointed by King Fahd at that time to do that, to do the interpretation. And we must thank them. Alaykum anfusakum. Guard your own souls. Uh, لا يدركم من دل إلى اهتديتم إلى اهتديتم, when you are on well guided, if you are well guided. Okay, let's go. You may, oh ye who believe, guard your own souls, semicolon. If you follow right guidance, no hurt can come to you from those who stray. Yes, I've said it before. In the Arabic side, it's the other way. The other it's rather, no hurt can come to you from those who stray if ye follow right guidance. Mm. Right is in inverted, it's in brackets, so without it, it reads, if you follow guidance. Mm. So when interpreting it, it's turned the other way around. The first comes second, and the second comes first. All right. I think that's why I have difficulty in explaining my science to you. Okay. Is a deutum, if we are on guidance. Ila Allahi marji'ukum jami'an. Ila Allahi marji'ukum jami'an. The return of you all is to God. But in Arabic, we say, to God is the return of you all. So you see, okay, colon. Ila jami'an. فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون. فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون. It is He, God, in brackets, my own brackets, it is He, my own brackets, God, that will inform you of all that ye do. Bima ta'malun. Note 811. Compare, no, no, no. Note 111, what you do. The unity of the one judge will do perfect justice to each one's conduct, however different in form it may have appeared in this world. The unity of the one judge will do perfect justice to each one's conduct. Let's undernote this, each one's conduct, however different in form it may have appeared in this world. So God has the capacity to judge every single individual on the day of judgment, apart from their relations. Uh, let's go to the next note, 106. Oh, we can't finish this because I've been warned already of the temperature of my device. But let's see if we can do the next sign. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu shahadatu bainakum shahadatu bainakum iza hadara ahadakum al-mauta. O ye who believe, when death approaches any of you, take witnesses among yourselves. The word take is in brackets, so without it, it reads, and if when death approaches any of you, witnesses among yourselves. Those who understand Arabic will understand, but we have to understand that it should be take witnesses, take witnesses among uh, yourself. Shahadatu bainakum is a yes, is a hadar al maut. Hina hina alwasiyatin اثنين هنا الوصية هنا الوصية اثنان زوا عدل اثنين زوا عدل منكم زوا عدل منكم two men among you. Uh, take witnesses among yourselves when making bequests dash two just men of your own brotherhood. Brotherhood is in brackets without it. It reads two just men of your own. Mm. Athna Zua Adlen. Adnan Zua Adlen. Just two just men. Adlen. Minkum among you. Au Ahirani min Gerukum. Au Atnani min Gerukum. Let me see if I'm reading well. Yes, أو آخران not أو آخران من غيركم, or others from outside من غيركم. إن أنتم دريتم في الأرض, if ye are journeying through the earth, if ye are journeying through the earth. Let me read everything. O ye who believe, when death approaches any of you, take witnesses among yourselves when making bequests. Dash two just men of your own brotherhood, or others from outside, if ye are journeying through the earth. In kuntum darabtum fil ardi. فأصابتكم مصيبة الموت. If you are journeying through the earth and the chance of death befalls you, asabakum befalls you, into brackets thus, thus thus, into brackets thus, if you doubt their truth, their truth is in brackets, so without a bracket it says befalls you if ye doubt. If you doubt, I don't know if it's column or comma, if it's full stop or comma. Anyway, let's go. Detain them both after prayer and let them both swear by God. That's if you doubt. Detain them not is there is full stop there. Then if ye doubt their truth, that the truth of the two people are Hirani, detain them both after prayer and let them both swear by God. So if the two people, witnesses among you, are from yourself, you know them already. But if it's Hirani from outside your rank and you doubt them, detain them both after prayer and let them swear by God. Swearing is not normally recommended, but here it's